It's a great day to play in the leaves. Aaron, if you want to, you can take off your shoes and you can feel the grass. I'm going to.
Okay, my family just got back from vacation. We were up in northwest Montana in Whitefish. My wife Kim's grandma lives up there, and she lives just outside of Glacier National Park. We spent a lot of time in the park, and it was spectacular. We did some swimming in Whitefish Lake. We ate lots of great food, and we had a wonderful time hanging out with Kim's mom and dad. A few days into our vacation, I started thinking about elk. Our son Aaron started to show his version of what an elk sounds like. I was seeing elk in the back of trucks. Well then, on our way back, we decided to take a few days and spend some time in Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Park. The rut was on in Yellowstone. We were seeing elk everywhere, so we kept pulling over to the side of the road to take pictures of the bulls and the cows. I was already fired up to come home and start the last week of Colorado elk archery, and then we stopped for gas in the middle of nowhere along I-80 in Wyoming, and I ran into Mike from Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Mike Affenbrettel from Wisconsin.
Mike was returning from a solo hunt where he had just taken a 6x6 bull in Idaho.
First elk I ever shot it with my recurve, homemade recurve that I made about 10 years ago.
And check this out.
It was really cool.
What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that, man.
5, 6.
Now I understand that hunting alone can be dangerous for a bunch of reasons. But listen, if the options are hunt alone or don't hunt at all. 3:35 a.m. on Monday, September 19th, 2011. Elk archery hunting. No cameraman, but praise God, I have a cameraman for the upcoming early limited either sex rifle elk season here in Colorado. I'm going bare bones this time. I want to take a camera, but obviously I don't want to kill myself, so no tripod. I'm not taking the external boom mic or anything. I'm just taking a small HD camera here. All right, got the iced mocha here. I'm ready to go into the Eisenhower Tunnel. This is a tunnel under the Continental Divide. It's only 32 degrees here. I'm where I park my car. Get my frame pack ready and strap on my 45, grab my bow, start climbing up. Okay, I'm climbing up. It is 32 degrees and it's chilly. When you're climbing up like this in the high country, you know, 32 degrees sounds really cold. I mean, it's cold, but you wouldn't believe the amount of heat your body generates. So I'm just wearing a really thin base layer top because I don't want to sweat too much. So here we go, guys. And as you can see, it's getting light out. I just filtered some water. I have not heard any bugling yet. 6:40 a.m. and I'm heading on up and start walking up the drainages. Alright, I just heard a bull bugle. Again, I do not have a bull tag. I can only shoot a cow. But we're gonna see if I can get this bull to answer me. More rubs, new rubs up here since the last time I was up here 3 weeks ago. Okay, I know I know that bull is near me, or at least in wind smelling proximity. I can definitely smell elk up here. So are we going to see an elk? I don't know. Okay, again, I do not have a bull tag. Do you believe this? This bull is coming right to me. He heard my cow calls. And tonight I spotted a cow. She was grazing in the edge of some timber. I was in a field. She was a couple hundred yards out. I was able to close the distance by crawling. Got to within probably 60 yards of her, but she was feeding away from me and then disappeared into the timber. Almost 7 a.m. walking up the mountain. And I have a bull that's going ballistic right now. Alright, I just came up on a field of cows. There's a bull and he's trying to take a huge group of cows up the hill. Unfortunately, I was running towards the bugles. Oh man, there's a ton of them going. And they busted me out. I can still see some of the cows way up on the hill and the bull's continuing to bugle. I think you just heard him scream back at me. I would say the rut is probably good. It's probably peaking. The rut typically peaks here during the last week of archery, even going into October. Here's a rub where the bull actually uprooted the sapling. Wow. Here's another one. Again. Now here is the absolute freshest rub that I've seen all week. If you look, I'm going to touch the sap here. Hold on. It's extremely wet. Look at that. Top rub on that one probably goes, I would say 8 to 9 feet. Fresh new rubs everywhere. And there's a bull on the other side of the mountain here that just started screaming. Maybe two, I'm not sure yet. But he's bugled several times, so I'm just gonna sit and see what happens. I don't want to move and make any noise. I could smell a lot of elk. Been smelling elk for a long time, and I hear a bull bugling. I just shot at a cow at about 40 or 50 yards. I think that I shot high. I'm not positive. There's bulls all around me, and the cows in the group that I shot at. They're alarm barking right now as well, and there's several bugles going on. So right now I'm looking for my arrow. Wow, this is nuts. The bulls are screaming. They are all over the place. I covered the arrow, and it looks like I shot a little bit low. I did not hit the cow. It was a tough shot. They were starting to run, so I figured I'd give it a try. So anyways, the bulls were just going nuts. Literally, again, 5 bulls probably all over the mountain screaming at each other. Whew boy, I'm gonna get back to hunting. This could possibly be the remnants of the elk that I got last year. Because I got it just about 1 field over from here. Alright, time to light up the alcohol stove. There we go. That's lit. Jets are firing. There we go. Then you put your water on there. We'll go ahead and we'll dump the 2 cups in the freeze-dried meal, seal it up for 10 minutes. Looks like beef stew to me.